Welcome to the Aery. This is Rin from Savage Cat Punch, and I will help you get through this dungeon. We're starting off today with our portraits of the day and a dungeon map. Please pause here if you'd like to get a look at the treasure locations, as well as the stopping points for your wall-to-wall pulls. There are just a few things to watch out for when it comes to dungeon pulls. A lot of the monsters in this dungeon target the tank with large conal AoEs, so try to keep the monsters pointed away from the group if possible. After the first boss, watch out for these diving dragons as you cross the bridges. They don't do too much damage, but it can add up while your tank is pulling the groups. Otherwise, keep an eye on the first pull after the second boss. If you stun the Ned Sorn Gar, you can prevent it from using Flex, which gives it a damage buff. In the same pull, watch out for the Aery Diresaur's untelegraphed attacks, as they will hit multiple party members. Rangda starts the fight off with an untelegraphed cleaving tank buster electric predation. Keep the boss turned away from the party members at all times. It will then use electric cachexia, a giant AoE where the safe spot is close to the boss. Electrocution will cause damage to everyone and knock them away. You can use arm's length or surecast to negate this knockback. This is usually followed up by electric cachexia, so get in the habit of running back to the boss after electrocution. Ionospheric charge causes three things to happen. A Layak ad will spawn, and should a removable heavy debuff at someone, the tank should aggro this and burn it down. 3 sets of AoEs will target the party at random at the same time, and a lightning tether will appear on one player. A tethered player needs to give their tether to one of the statues around the room to avoid massive damage and an unremovable paralysis debuff. Gyascutus will start with Proximity Pyre, so get out of that. It will then cast Inflammable Fumes, which turn out to be quite flammable actually. What a troll. Find the safe spots in the swirling fumes and stand in them, as the next cast of Proximity Pyre will cause the fumes to explode in several AoEs. Deafening Bellow causes unavoidable room-wide damage, so heal through it. It hurts a little bit. Its second cast of Inflammable Fumes is paired with Ashen Ouroboros, which makes the outside of the arena unsafe. Same as last time, find the safe spot not covered in fumes to avoid the AoEs. The last thing the boss will try is to shove you into the outer unsafe wall with Body Slam. Get close to the boss or use arm's length or surecast to avoid unnecessary damage. It may also get frustrated and throw out a crippling blow tank buster. Nidhogg will begin the battle with a deafening bellow, causing unavoidable room-wide damage. It will then introduce you to Hot Tail and Hot Wing, where you need to get to its sides and middle respectively. It will then place some AoEs on the floor under 2 players, so get out of those. Nidhogg will disappear and everyone will get an AoE marker, spread out from each other and away from the middle, as the boss will be diving at your faces momentarily. The boss will then use Sable Price, trapping one non-tank party member in a pillar of death. No, really, if you don't destroy the price by the time it is finished casting Sable Weave, the trapped player will die. The ad phase is next. Watch out for any AoEs. Nidhogg will cast its Kamehameha and then throw out a combination of Hot Wing or Hot Tail paired with AoEs on the ground. Immediately after this, everyone gets an AoE on them, so spread out. The party stack Horrid Blaze happens right after. Then it's all repeat mechanics, so burn the boss down. Here is your boss recap. Feel free to pause for a quick reference. Congratulations on completion. Enjoy your journey, and don't worry, I got you for the next dungeon. Until next time.